My name's Paul McIntyre. I write verse songs for Child Evangelism Fellowship. I wrote things like the theme song, What's the News? I Am Not Ashamed, For by Grace, Romans 5:8. I started writing verse songs because I was part of the Good News Clubs as a summer missionary and noticed that everybody loves music. They love motions, it's exciting, but whenever we got to the time when we were trying to teach a verse and help people memorize a verse, it was always a struggle to get through it. So I started writing verse songs to help kids memorize the Bible. Well, I started playing piano when I was 5 years old, and I started playing the violin when I was 9 and the viola just after that. And I started to get pretty good at the viola. And I thought that I was supposed to be a professional viola player. And I started working on it. I practiced for hours and hours every day, and I realized right around that time that I couldn't practice much longer than I already was. I have something called fibromyalgia, and my whole back will lock up if I play for that long. And it was around that same time I went on a missions trip, and I was reading a book that challenged me to devote my life more to the Lord. And my church was hiring on a full-time worship leader at the time. And I feel like God was using that to redirect my life from being a professional viola player to using my gifts in music totally for Him. If you're a kid that believes in Jesus and you're wondering what God wants to do with your life, let me tell you, He wants you to serve Him with every breath that you take. It may be that He's calling you to be a pastor or a missionary or to serve Him in a church. It may be that He's called you to be a doctor or a lawyer or a carpenter. Whatever you're doing, God wants you to use every moment of your life to direct other people to Him and to give Him glory.